Okay, welcome you guys. We're gonna go ahead and start with the backup and restore training in Moodle. I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing my screen. And let me move all this out the way. Recording in progress. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab course that I'm going to back up. I need to back this one up. So it's the syllabi. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. So of course you have to be in the course that you want to back up. All you have to do is come up here to the course management, click that button. Under course settings, the third column over, under course settings, go down to backup. And since we want to back everything up, because we just trying to capture everything. We just need this in our file. All you have to do once you click back up is go to the bottom and jump to final step. That's basically all it is to backing up. But the main thing is one of the things you just have to make sure you save it so you will find it. That's one problem that I see going on. After you back it up, you can't find it because sometimes it can get lost in the downloads or wherever it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and click continue now that it's stopped. And to save it on the file, I keep mine in a Moodle backup file.
Can you
Like
move that
Jupyter.
this meeting is being recorded?
Yes, it is. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it to the Faculty Resource Center under recorded webinars in case you need to look at it later.
No, I meant it says this meeting is being recorded and you have continue and leave meeting. Can you just move it up so you can see the whole?
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's move this around. Is that better?
Oh, it didn't move for me.
What about that? Maybe it's on your side.
Okay, I
I
don't know.
tapped it, Mr. Neil.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. I just tapped continue and it removed itself.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
all right,
Do that.
got it.
Okay. Okay. So once you click that back up and the file has finished backing up, it would take you to this page. The top line right here under user private backup area, this top line is the one that you recently backed up. And of course, you can look by the date or either by the name. So once you back it up and on this first line, you would right click on download, save link as, and like I say, it just defaults right to my Moodle backup folder because I have a Moodle backup folder. And so you just would go to wherever you want. And I keep it on a flash drive because I just do. So it's on my flash drive in my Moodle backup folder so I can always find it. And what I do, I rename it because you don't need all this backup Moodle 2 course and all that on there. So I just rename it so that I would know what it is. So I'm going to delete this out because it was that syllabi course. And that's all I need to know, my syllabi course. That's all I need to know, but you guys would know what you would want on yours. And I'm just going to say syllabi course. That's good enough for me. And I'm going to save it. And that's all it is, you guys, to backing up. Just click that jump to final step because you're not trying to pull anything out. You want to back up the whole thing. Jump to final step and then right click on download, save as to where you want it so you'll know where it is.
Okay,
So, are there any questions with the backing up part?
there was something that you said. I'm sorry. I just
Go ahead. If you have a question, let me.
no, I was trying to see what you said. When you go to the folder, your folder was like a backup, Moodle backup, I think, and you changed the name for your preference, and then you went to save. Is that what the last step was?
Yes, and then you just save
Okay.
it. I'm going to do it again. So, if
Okay.
I right click save link as,
Okay.
and if it doesn't jump to where you want it, then you just find it. Go to where you want to put it. You go to your
Okay.
folders that you want it. See, and I know my folders. I have mine under my Moodle folder. In my Moodle folder, I have a Moodle backup. and that's where I save it. So, and then I'm gonna name it whatever I want to name it, and then I'm gonna save,
Okay. Oh, that's
and
what it
that's it.
was.
You
You
just
said
click
you
that
name it
save.
whatever you choose. Okay. Okay.
Right.
I got it.
Okay. So that's all it is to backing up. Now, when you're gonna restore, let me go ahead. I created a test.
Miss
Uh-huh.
Tanel,
Go
go
ahead.
go through those steps again.
Sure.
I missed something. I don't know,
Okay. Okay.
something dialogue. You
Let's
okay?
do that.
You went to course management. That's the first step,
I'm gonna
right?
start. I'm gonna go back in here. You start in the shell that you want to back up. You come up to the little course management tab. Yes, the box up here in the top. On the third uh, column over under course settings, you go down to backup.
Wait, course settings.
Mm-hmm.
I go to backup.
Backup, and that's the third column over. Once you click backup, all you have to do is move down. You don't have to do anything up in here. All you
Okay.
have to do is
That's
jump to
it.
final step.
Jump to the final step. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And once you jump to final step, that's it. It's gonna back up.
Now, this was
Now,
only
Mr. Neal,
one.
could you walk one of us?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
This was only one thing that you had to back up.
Right now, you
Like
have
we
to.
have different classes, so we've only using your example, we've only just backed up one class, right?
One class, right? You have to
Okay.
do it in each course. Each
Okay.
course that you want to keep in your on your dashboard, just
Uh-huh.
go into each one and do it this way. So it doesn't take long. And
Okay.
just go ahead and back it up,
Okay.
and then save it to your folder. And
Okay.
once they're all backed up, then you can restore them into your shell for the next semester or for whenever. But at least you will have it, and you only have to back it up once because it's on your file. So you're gonna have them in your file. So when the new fall, and we were told that the new production is coming out tomorrow. So I haven't heard anything else lately. So I'm not sure if it's gonna come out or not. So I'm just watching in my emails for IT to
Mhm.
put it out there, for Baton Rouge to put it out and let us know if it's actually starting tomorrow. So if production does start tomorrow, you guys shortly will be getting your fall courses coming through. And when your fall courses come in tomorrow, if it starts tomorrow, you'll get your fall courses
No.
tomorrow, and you would just go in and restore your backup into that. So now we're going to show you how to restore into your fall semester courses. Okay, so I built a I'm going to just go to my dashboard. I built a test.
May I stop you for just a moment?
Yes, go
Uh,
ahead.
since you mentioned this will happen tomorrow, we don't need to restore right now. Is what you're saying.
No,
We need to
just
have the
back up.
process, but we don't need to restore right now until we get the new
Right.
update.
That's correct.
Oh,
Do
good.
not for
Okay.
the fall. Yes, that's why we're having everyone. And I did this right before the day they told me, so it could be fresh in the
Okay.
mind, just in case it come out tomorrow. If
Okay.
not, at least have your courses backed up in a file. Any course,
Okay.
yeah, because we're not sure how it's actually gonna, what's gonna actually happen. We will have access to this. This one will be called the legacy Moodle when we move on to the next one. So we will still have access to this legacy Moodle, but we'll be working in another. And I'm not sure how long we're going to have access. That's why I say you need to back it up. And then in order to put them into the new production that's coming out, we will have to restore it in because they're not in there. We won't be able to import. That's why you do have to have them backed up because we will have to restore. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go on, move on to restoring the content. So what you would do, you would go to, and I made a test link, a test share, I'm sorry. Once you would do, what you would do, you would go into your fall semester or whichever semester, your new semester empty shell. So you're in your empty shell. You would go up to, and that's one thing. A lot of people some people was trying to restore from the uh, course that already had content. No, you have to go into your empty shell, the new shell that you want to put it in. So once you get in there, of course, go back up to the course management tab at the top. And on the course settings, on the third column, go down and click Restore. It's going to take you to this page, which is the page that it ends when you back up. Another thing, if you're backing up and restoring at the same time, one thing to remember, after you back up, it's going to take you to this page in that course. And a lot of people try to just go and restore from this page. You cannot. You have to get out that old course, the course that you back up. You have to get out of that and go into the new shell and click restore, and it'll put you back on this page. So just remember that. Go to the new shell, click restore. Once in there, you're going to choose a file. Once you get to this page right here, choose your file. If it doesn't show browse right here, make sure you click upload a file, because it might show something like this. It might be like, with something else. But make sure you go to upload a file so that you can see browse. And when you click browse, you just have to go to where your course is. And I see it, I know exactly where to go because I keep mine in the same place. All my backups, Moodle, and then my Moodle backup folder. And that's where I put them all. And I renamed it the syllabi course. There it is. And so you just go down to where you found it, where you saved it. And you can either double click or click and go ahead and open it. Once you see the courses right here, upload this file. Sometimes this can take a minute. So if you're uploading a file, if you're at home and you're doing it, and there's a lot of people could be on networks and so forth, it can take a minute to restore. Just this part right here can take it may take 30 minutes, and you might be, just let it scroll. Once it drop in there, go ahead and click restore. Okay, so this page just what I'm really okay, restoring your course. You want the whole course in there restored. We're not gonna in the future, and I probably do already have some recordings in the Faculty Resource Center regarding merging two. That's where you would kind of choose what you want to restore into the course. But in this case, we're restoring a whole course into a new semester. We want everything. So once you click restore and you're on this page, just go down to the bottom, click continue, and you're going to restore into this course. Make sure it says restore into this course, not into an existing or a new course. I don't know which one you guys have, one or the other, but just restore into this course and click continue. It's already defaulted to merge the backup. So just click continue. You don't have to do any of this. I have a different admin setting, so I have to do that. But once you go ahead and continue, go down to the bottom and click next. On this page, don't worry about anything. Just go down to the bottom and click next, because we're restoring the whole course into the new shell. Go down to the bottom on the next page and then just say perform restore. These pages are just showing you what you're getting. And you already know what you're getting because you have your course. So just go ahead and perform restore. And it doesn't take that long on this part. Once it starts scrolling, it'll go pretty fast. It just gotta kind of kick in for a moment. There it goes. Okay. When it's once finished, click continue, and boom, there it is. See, in test two, it was empty. Now it has my new course in there. And that's it. And I'm going to go over that again because, that could have been a little confusing. I'm not sure. Do you guys want me to go over it again? How?
Yes.
Yes, you have. Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so we're going to go over it again. I am going to go back to my dashboard. And you know what? I am going to see. Let me see what's in this one. See if this is the empty one. Nope. I only made one empty one, but we're going to use the same one then. So, and I'm going to pile things up in, and I'm going to show you how to pile up. Well, you'll see. You guys will get the gist of it. So pretend that this is an empty. I tell you what, let me build a quick empty shell. How about that? I don't want to confuse you. So I'm going to just bear with me. Uh, I'm going to quickly build another shell so that we can do it again.
Miss Tanel,
Go ahead.
are you okay, I get this backup and restore process, but before you back up, what exactly do you do to it?
You just make sure it's the course you want. You That's the course that you've been working in. I mean, say maybe the previous um semester, that's the course that you were using. So whatever that you want it to look like, that's and if you don't have let's talk about if you do not have a previous course. Let me just do this real quick and get another empty shell. Let's grab an empty shell.
Yeah, let's say you have class A and class B and class C,
Okay.
and you're starting from zero.
Okay. See, now that's a different thing. Okay. So I tell you what you would have to, I'm going to restore the course standard in there. Because if you start from zero, that's what you would do. You would restore the online course standard in there, and then you would build it how you want it if you're building it. Or if you start from zero and you need a course, like say maybe you're teaching a course that you've never taught before, but we already have that course built, then you can just request it from me and I can go ahead and make it available so that you can get that content and restore it into your course. So it just depends on how are you actually building it yourself, Mr. Cook?
I'm sorry, I had it muted.
Oh,
I yes. So you open it up and you see your classes assigned, and they're to that left side.
I'm sorry, say that again.
So you open it all up and you see your classes that are in Moodle assigned to you.
Okay.
And you start, say, with class A, you go in there and build that class with all the objectives that are required, topics and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then all your pretty pictures and all that. And then you go through the restore process. And then you bring it back up, or save or backup rather. Then you restore it. And do you rename it class B?
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
So that's what I get lost on, is bringing it back up from restore and trying to bring it up into another class.
No, no, no. Okay. Okay, say, and it's the same content going into that other class. You have A, B, and C, and everything is the same, like three different classes that you're teaching, but they're the same classes.
Well,
Is
no,
that,
man, they're different subjects.
oh, okay. For different subjects, you just have to do it three times. The same thing for each
Okay.
subject.
And they
Yeah.
keep them for next semester when you reteach that and update it.
Right. Yeah. So once you get it built, then you will have it to save, and then you can just put it in different courses. You'll have it for each course, each subject, each class. You have to do it for.
Well, that's what gets me, is I have about 15 different classes.
Oh, if you got 15 different classes, get with me and I can help you. You just have to, you have to do it for each different course name, each different class. And now, if it was the same class, that's different. That would be easy. But if they're all different, like freshman English, and then you might teach sophomore English or something like that. If they're all different subjects, and then you might teach math, if they're all different subjects, yeah, you have to do it each one separately.
Yeah, but I'd want to say the same pictures and swap out the syllabi and all that.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not going to be the same content. So it's going to be all different. You might use different pictures and different syllabi because it's not going to have the same syllabus. So you use a different syllabus.
True.
Yeah,
So
and then you have different pictures because the pictures have to go with the, you know, with the content, with the
yeah.
course. Or you can use the same pictures. It's just how you want to do it.
Well, I mean
But
like program pictures, like our logo.
oh, okay, yeah. See, you just do one class, boom. And if you're gonna use the same pictures, of course you're gonna have your pictures saved on a file, and then you're just gonna put those same pictures in or whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, that's what you would have to do them separately. But you can always request me. I'm here to help you.
So I just need to build one for each class and then go. That'll be my future restore go to.
Yes. And see, once you have them, and once we get into the new production and you have it, that next semester you won't have to do all that. All you'd have to do is import it over into, and that's so simple. You just import it into the next semester course, and that takes like a minute.
Okay, well that's my big problem then.
Yeah, it's just getting them built, the first initial thing, getting them built and then backing them up so you can have them.
I told you way back now, it's the simple stuff that gets confused me.
Well, I'm here to help. So just let me know, and we can get together and I can help with it.
Okay, I appreciate
Okay?
it.
As a matter of fact, do you have them, you have your courses, they're already built or
I uh I have a couple that are in there now
that are built?
from
Okay.
last semester, correct?
Yeah, so you can bag those up and home, but and if you haven't built them, then once you build them, then get with me and I can, well, if you need me, get with me and then we can just back them up. So once you get them built, you just back them up.
Okay.
But I can help you build it too, with what, if you need any help, just contact me.
I just need to get a couple days and do it. I'm working on accreditation and all that stuff's coming up. We're doing our ISSR and
Oh,
accreditation
okay.
committee.
Okay. Okay, you guys. So here's a new empty shell. So say you're about to restore into it. So what we would do, we would start in the new empty shell.
Mhm.
We'll come up to the course management,
Okay.
and the third column over, you'll go down to restore under course settings. You'll go to restore.
Mhm. Okay.
When you get to this restore page, you'll choose a file.
Choose a file.
You'll browse for where you saved your backup. And I save mine in my folder, and you'll find the course that you backed up, drop it right in there, and choose upload this file.
Okay, stop right there.
Okay.
Okay, save file. Okay, and then you go to, what was the last thing you said was go to, uh, it was one thing before you got, nope, not there. Go ahead.
I'm gonna see where you said. Well, when you come in here after you
Ah,
restore,
okay, right here, you go choose a file.
uh-huh.
All right, and then you know where your file is. You're gonna
Right.
browse if you don't know, and
And then
then
you're gonna,
upload this file. That's what I'm looking for.
yes.
Okay,
And then you're gonna click restore.
okay,
Okay, let me see if oh, let me go ahead and do it again real quick. Okay.
okay.
And once you get it in there, upload the file, then you're
Mhm.
gonna click restore.
Okay. Once file exists in the box, right?
Right. Once it's in a box. And you don't have to do anything in that below area. That's just for when you have backed up. So you don't even have to
Okay.
look down there.
And then you just click restore. Okay.
And then you go to when it pops to this next page, go to continue,
Okay. Let's go to continue.
restore into this course and
Continue,
click continue.
restore
You won't have to do. Then go to the bottom,
this course.
and click continue.
And
Go to
then
the bottom of this next one and click next on the next page.
bottom. Yes, okay.
Then when you get to the bottom of this next one, click next again.
Okay. Next.
And then on the bottom of the last one that says restore setting page, this page right here, when you get to this one, just say perform restore.
Okay.
Now keep in mind, oh yeah, I did get a new test, an empty shell.
Okay.
And you would do the same thing with the online course standard, Mr. Cook. You would just, instead of choosing the course syllabi you want to put, I mean, the course that you want to put in there, you would just go ahead and choose online course standard. That way you can have that in there and start building your course. When you get to the end, continuing, it's in there. And let me be sure that you guys all have access to the online course standard.
You had mentioned that something had changed in the standards that
I
they were.
fixed it. Yeah, it was a change. I had to fix it. So
Oh,
this is the course standard, Mr. Cook. This is what you OCS you would say, okay, you guys would back this up. But when you back it up, you wouldn't work in this. This is your backup. You would not change this until you put it until you do have a backup. A lot of people come here. Let me tell you what they do. They come here, and once they get in, they start editing before they back up. First,
mm,
you back it into your course, and then you work from your course. Now, this is just for your file to have.
mhm.
So let me see who's all in here and see if Mr. Cook is in here. I think you are Mr. Cook. Yeah, there you are. So you do have access. So it's on your dashboard. So all you have to do is bag this up, and then you just restore this into the empty shells if you're back in if you're going to be building them. And this is what would come into your empty shell. Once it's in your shell, you can edit. You can take all that out and you can edit and so forth. Once it's in your shell, but before you back it up into your shell or back it up into your files, you don't edit it.
See, that's what I've been doing wrong too.
Right. I saw you did it because when I go in there, I could see.
But I
Yeah.
like that. Do not edit or import into.
So many people do it, because once they back it up, once you guys get it backed up, once you get it, no, I'm sorry, once you have access, once you can get in here, once it's on your dashboard, a lot of them just go from the dashboard and start changing it, but they're not realizing you have to back it up. Oh, Miss Milliken, go ahead, Miss Milliken.
Okay, is this online course standard for everybody or just individuals who are teaching strictly online?
Any and everybody. This should go in every course. This is like the standard because it has the library, the policies, resources on the side, and the support. And that's to be consistent, whether it's online or face to face. This is the standard that's being asked to put into the course.
Oh,
Into your
this is the new, these are new standards.
right, right.
Okay, I
And
got
then
you.
you got your virtual office hours. If you use third party, you can use that. If you use anything you don't use, you can just hide. You would turn your editing on, that green button up top. Once you
Okay,
once
so
you take it from your dashboard to your course, once you restore it in your course, then you start changing it.
I see it's changed from last year. I see what you're last
Yeah,
semester. I see what
right.
you're saying. Okay,
Uh-huh.
thank
Miss Tanel, would you slide back up toward the globe that right? Well, no, come down just a little bit. Right there, right there. Okay. Okay. Faculty name, faculty email, not a problem. Faculty phone is a
Oh,
problem.
don't worry.
No.
You don't have to put that. You can just take that out.
Okay. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
If you don't have one, just go, you when you have your edit on, you can just come right here to editing
Uh-huh.
and then go down there and just delete it
Okay.
if you're
All
not
right.
going to use it. Anything in here you're not using, you don't have to worry about it. Either hide it or delete it. This is your course,
Okay.
but this is a standard basically for this stuff on the right hand side. so the students
Okay,
will
wait a
have
minute.
access to
I
this.
can see. Let's see here.
Uh-huh. And
I'm
then you have
trying
your,
to. I'm trying to get to the right hand side without all of us are there. Let's see if I can.
oh, do I need to move it or yours? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I need to move it so I can see the right hand side.
Let me see if this is, did that help?
No.
Oh, you need to move it from yours. Grab it somewhere on yours and drag it over.
Okay, let's see.
Uh-huh.
All right, how about that?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, now, so
Uh-huh. Go
you're
ahead.
saying put it where? Under policies or let me see.
Wait a minute. No, I was just saying on this left-hand side, it's going to drop in when you put the online course standard. This is all going to drop in everybody course, once you use this.
Okay. I guess maybe I'm misunderstanding. I see it in the shell here, and it says online course standards. Okay,
Mhm.
and we will have quote unquote restored our things from the old class to the new shell. Okay, now
You won't
where?
need this.
Huh?
If you restored your old class to the new shell and
Uh-huh.
it already has the side with yours to do, and it already has all this on the side in your new shell, that means it's already incorporated into your content. So
Ah,
you don't have
okay.
to worry about it.
Ah,
You
okay.
just send your just restore your course into the new shell.
Okay. All
Now,
right.
this is for if you have not added this into your course, you need to add it. And that's another training also. If you already have content, but just need this stuff on the side, then you
Uh-huh.
would merge the two. And if you need
Okay.
help, I would show you how, but yours is done. Your old content, all you have to do is restore it
Okay.
in there. And
All right.
yeah, this is like Mr. Cook. He's building his courses up, some of them. And if you don't use online test requirements, you can either delete this block or hide it from either hide or delete if you're not going to be using it.
Go back, Miss Snell. I'm sorry.
That's
Would you go
okay.
back up midway there? Okay, see where go up right about in there. Um, in one of the training classes, they talked about the students not attending and this type of thing. And
Mhm.
didn't you have something, or wasn't something mentioned at that time about something to let the students know they have a responsibility to attend classes? It was part of their standards as far as what they had to do as far as online students were concerned. It was somewhere in about that area on the right hand side.
About attending classes.
It was attending, we were talking about the students not attending classes. They weren't doing the assignments or whatever. And they had somewhere that they said it was going to be on the right hand side where the students had to be informed of what their responsibilities were as far as attending the online classes or
Oh, see,
performing the
that's some.
work.
Okay, so that's something that need to be put there. Then, if you want that in your class,
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm not sure if it's. I don't see anything like that over here. So, if you
Okay.
was in a
I
training
know
that's,
it was discussed. I don't know if it was put
Mhm.
there or not.
Yeah, no, you probably can do that for your class. You can go in and add things on stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go in here and add things to it. If you want it on the right hand side, when you have your edited on, do you see this little
Will.
action menu, and you would configure policy blocks.
Okay.
And once you do that, see, you're able to go in here and change the stuff. You can put whatever you want in there, and
Okay.
then just save the changes, and it'll pop over
Okay.
there to the side. Those are links.
Okay.
Then it just links it, and you can link it to a form. Maybe you have a form saying what you want standards for the student or whatever.
Yeah.
Attendance standards, and just link it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
I'll
here's a student code of conduct. Maybe that's what you could be talking about, the student handbook.
No,
No.
we had a faculty meeting and they were talking about, students not attending the
Ah,
online classes and
yeah, you can put something like that in your course.
yeah,
And if you need help and you want, we can build something, put it in there. Just let me know and we can
okay.
do that.
It was just that we had so many students who were working jobs and taking care of families and then attending classes or not attending classes and then when you got midway they were saying I don't understand how my grade got down to here, blah blah blah, and
Ah,
then some would even wait till almost the finals and they go I don't understand it. Well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, and
right.
well, I had to work. Well, I don't control that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So something needs to be put
So
somewhere.
Miss maybe Miss Parker has something like that since you guys had a faculty meeting and she might have that form. Check around and we can put it right here.
Okay.
Or we can build us one. We can, but check around and see if you have one. Miss Milliken, I still see your hand raised. Did you still needed something or you just didn't put it down?
Miss Tanel,
Uh-huh.
this new policy here where it says do not edit, please back up or import into your course. When we go through this last process of restoring, will this policy be inclusive when we do the restore,
No.
or is it
Uh-huh.
something
Once
separate? That's what I'm
right.
trying to.
Once it's restored into your course, if you don't have it already uh in your course that you have that you're going to pull over, if you have this on the right hand side, it's already in there. It's already incorporated in your course. If not, and you're going to put it in there, once it's in there, you go into edit and then you take that part out. Do not edit, please back up. This is just for you guys when you guys are, I'm telling you to back it up or import it into your course first. Don't edit this, what on your dashboard. Don't edit this from your dashboard. Only edit this once it's in your course.
Okay.
What I'm saying
What's
is
uh-huh.
the language. What I'm saying is this whole block here with the globe, has this
Oh,
changed from from
oh, it may have, and you can change it yourself. It does
this wording? Has this
it
wording
Yeah,
changed? And
I think
yes,
so.
it's possible because I can't remember what it said before, but it changes all the time. And you can change it too. It doesn't have to stay like this.
I
These
see
are
what you're saying.
yeah.
What I was
So
asking was, I see the picture is different. I didn't know
yeah,
if
I
the
put a
language
different
was
picture.
different, and I didn't know if once we
Yeah,
went
no.
through the restore process, was this gonna appear, like this on the screen? That was my
Mm-mm.
question.
Yeah, this will now. But whatever you backed it up, whatever it was saying before, that's what's going to come to your screen, whatever you have it backed up as. And right now, I've changed it. So on your dashboard, this is the new thing. So if you don't have it in your course and you want this one in there, you can just back this one up and merge this one in. But if you need help, I'm here.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Do you want me to look at one of your courses and see if you have if it's in there?
What, my new course?
Uh, yeah, like the old one, like did you have one in the spring?
Well, I have this. I have. It's not the same picture, but yeah, I have some language.
Oh, okay.
It's the picture of the person that look like they're running in
Oh, the one down here for start here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
just change every now and then. I just change the pictures out. So it
I
won't
just
just
thought maybe
stay.
the policy changed, the
Uh-uh.
wording. Okay,
Uh, and if so, it's up to you. I might have even changed that, but it's not written in stone. This is just an example. Some people take it and take this out and they write their own right here.
okay.
This is just something to let in case, a welcome. But you
I
can
thought
change.
maybe I thought it was something specific
Uh-uh.
in
Only
that
this
had
stuff.
changed. Oh yeah, okay,
Only this stuff over here is the specific. The one on the right.
okay.
That's what, yeah. The
I
rest,
got you.
you can change and move around. And you see I changed a new picture there. Instead of that brain, I put that and
I
and,
got
and
you.
I try to make it look different, upgrade it.
So, Mr. Nell, this is Ms. Wood speaking.
Yes.
Smith. So when we actually restore our old course into the new standard, and we bring it over and we have everything merged together, then all of that material from the old format and the material from the
Wait,
new will be together, and all we have to do is delete what we don't want. Is that the way it works?
yeah,
Okay.
like if you are, do you know if you got the standard in your courses from the spring or this past summer? If y'all want me to look in the course, let me know right now and I'll check it out. We
Well,
can drop it.
I haven't changed anything in my courses from the spring semester, so it
See,
would probably still
Whatever.
be.
yeah, I think yours are in there, Miss Doucette. What about you, Miss Woods? Do you know if yours are in there?
I really don't know. I haven't looked at it since the spring, and I really only had one course, so I have
You
not.
want me to look?
That's fine.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. That's fine. We can.
Check mine out, Miss Chanel.
Miss Landry, yours got it.
Mine's got it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Miss Woods, what do
All
you
we have to
teach?
do is restore.
Yeah,
I have.
well, yeah, back it up. Make sure it's
Back up
backed up
and
on your
restore.
filing. But I can go through all everybody. I would look at everybody's and be sure. But let's, Miss Woods, what's your course? What do you teach?
Well, I had an elementary algebra this past spring.
Okay. What do you know the code like? Is it MATH
Um, oh gosh, can't remember offhand.
or a CRN? You don't remember?
Um,
Okay, you said it was elementary algebra.
yes, ma'am. Yes.
MATH 089 or oh 09?
Oh,
Oh,
it
it's
was
all
089. It
089.
was 089 in the spring.
Okay, in the spring. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab do you know what the last three were by any chance?
9901, perhaps.
Here's a 902. Let's just go in there and look. Oh,
Okay.
there's a 901. No, this is Mr. Gardner.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. There, oh no, this Dorothy Garnett. See, she has hers. Okay, let's see. Um,
Try 903. Let's see.
I'll try 903. Okay. Yep. You don't have it. Okay. For those who
See,
want
there's
to,
the picture right there.
I see. I just changed it for that board. You can change your pictures or keep them. Now, what I'm going to do, Miss Woods, I'm going to go ahead and insert it in here right now and show you guys. If you guys want to stay on, those of you who feel like getting off, that it's fine. We're through with the backup and restore meeting. I'm going to show you how to merge right now, how to merge that online course standard into this course. So if you guys want to stay, let's do it.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay, so of course you have to have the online course standard in your on your dashboard. So you have to make sure you have it on there. And you can self-enroll yourself in it. But once the online course standard is on your dashboard, you go into your course that you want to merge with it. You want to add it into. So this course here, okay, now you have a virtual class. So we virtual class topic block. So we can use this. We don't have to change and get the other one. You
Okay.
have a start here. We can use this. We don't have to get the other one. And now this is like your third party course, your My Math Lab. You have that. So we don't need that. Okay, and then this where it starts with your information, your course. Okay. So since we see what we have and don't need, I'm already looking. Okay, we don't need virtual
So
start here or third party. Okay,
now,
so the
should I
first,
have backed this up first?
I'm sorry.
Should I have backed it up first?
No, don't back it up till I put this in. You don't want to back it
Okay,
up
all
at
right.
once. I'm gonna put this in first, and then you're gonna back it up, and you're gonna be ready. You won't have to do any.
Okay.
So the first thing you do when you're merging two, you have to put empty topic blocks where you're gonna drop the other information in. And I do know that on the online course standard, when you're merging it, we're only taking out the first five topic blocks because the rest of them are like empty to where you're going to add content in if you're building it. So the first five is what you're going to pull from. So instead of trying to figure out what I'm going to use at the first five after I get in there, I just put five empty topic blocks up here because you can always delete.
Okay.
So what I do is go to the bottom. For of course, make sure your editing is on. You go down to the bottom, and I'm going to add topics from this link right here. Add topics. So I'm going to add five. I'm going to change that to five, and I'm going to add five empty topics, and it's going to drop at the bottom. So now I really, since it's up at the top in the OCS, those are the top five in the OCS. I need to take these to the top. That way they're dropping there and won't mix in the other topic blocks. Because if you do not do that and you try to merge, it will mix in. So, like for instance, say you're gonna merge, you have a course and you want that seventh topic block merged into another one. Since this seven topic block is what you need, you go into the course where you want to put it and make sure there's an empty topic block on the seventh topic block space. Is
Okay.
that kind of understandable? Am I making
Well,
it
yeah,
clear?
normally I would just move it up, grab it and move it up.
Yeah, you would move an empty. Oh, okay. Yeah, but see, if you're merging and you don't drop an empty topic block there, it's gonna move into the. Say you say this is your seven topic block right here, and you
Right.
want to put something else there, but you want to keep this too, but you want to add something in, you're going to merge right in between here. You have to move an empty topic block right here because it's in the seventh spot on the other one, and it's going to drop into the seventh spot. So if you
Okay.
don't put anything, a blank one, it's going to mix in with all this and it's going to look crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I do know the online course standard. I'm pulling from the first five blocks when we're merging.
Okay.
So I'm just adding five empty topic blocks and I'm going to take them up to the top so it'll drop in. So to put them up at the top, the easiest way, there's this little star to the left that you can barely see, but it's there. And once you put your cursor there, it'll turn into that star. So once it goes there, you click and just click to the top. Whatever is showing, you don't even have to read it. Just click to the top line. So once you get that, click to the top.
Okay. And they
That's what
automatically drop in.
we're taking them to the top.
Okay.
Any questions while I'm doing this, you guys? So far, is everybody
Okay, you're
clear?
clicking, so you're right clicking,
No, I'm left clicking.
left
I'm
clicking.
left
Okay.
clicking, and then I'm left clicking, and I'm just
Okay.
clicking it to the top. And see, it took them all from the bottom,
Okay.
and now we're all up here at the top. They should be right up under welcome. They'll drop right up under that first one. See, and they're all five
Okay.
are right there.
Okay.
Okay, everybody with me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now that all your empty topic blocks are up there, now you can merge. Do not merge before you add these. That's just so important. So many people call me, and of course, it's all messed up and jumbled, and it's harder to correct it than just put five blocks up here. Okay, so once you have the five blocks up here, you come up here to course management.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to restore. This is considering we are merging two courses, so you're restoring. So you go to the third column under course setting and click restore.
Okay.
Now, let me say this, just keep this in mind. If we were in the same, if we were not moving to a new Moodle instance and you were in the same one you could import, it's a lot easier to import, but we'll talk about that later. Let's just stay with this. Okay, I'm not going to jump around. I'm sorry, you guys. Just click restore. Click restore. Okay, and once you restore, I'm sorry, choose your file, and we're going to look for the online course and my online course standard that you have saved.
Oh, there it
Because
is.
you're going to remember, you're going to back it up from your dashboard. It's on your dashboard, take it and back it up. So you're going to drop it here and upload this file. Once it's there, same way, we're going to restore. Click the button. And this is where it gets different. Instead of just restoring everything, because normally you're just going to go to next, 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 and perform restore. You want the whole thing in, but this time we do not want the whole course in there. We just want certain things. So once you restore this first page, just jump to the bottom and click continue. Don't even worry about it really. Jump to the bottom because it's just telling you what you have there, but just jump to the bottom, click continue. When you get to this page, we're restoring into this course and it defaults to merging. We don't want to delete the contents because we want to merge them both together. So we
Okay.
just, everything stayed the same way. You still restoring the same way like before. Just click continue. Now, this is where it gets, well, not yet. When you get to this page, of course, again, you're going to click next.
Yes.
And when you get to this course setting page, it's when you change. Since you see all of this is checked, that means all of this that's checked on this course setting page, all of this that's checked would drop into your course. If you want to, even these empty, all these weeks, all this would drop in there if you just restore all of this. But we don't want that. We're choosing the first 5 blocks from the first 5 blocks. So when you get to this part, you're going to click none. See under here, it says select all or none. We're going to
Okay.
select none. So all those check marks can go away. We don't want all that. See, they're all gone now. So on this page, you're going to select none. Now you're going to choose what you want. The reason I'm going to go ahead with the welcome page because I want to get this attendance link.
Okay.
We don't need all this other. You might have that already in your course, and you might have an attendance link. You don't need this, so you choose what you want. So I want this attendance link. You have virtual office hour topic block. We said we're not gonna grab that. We're gonna use what you have.
Okay.
You had a third party topic block. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna use what you have.
Okay.
We're going to grab this just in case in the future you want to use lockdown browser. And we're not going to grab this because this has been messing up grades because it's a little practice quiz and it mess up the grades I've been noticing. So if you
Okay.
just leave that off, don't worry about it. But at least you'll have this in the future if you need it and you can hide it. If you know you're never going to use it, you don't have to grab it. But I'm just going to grab it just in case. You got your start here. You don't need any of that. You know what I didn't check? I didn't check if you had your bio there or
I did.
intro. You do?
I think I did have the bio in.
Okay, so good. Even and it's easier anyway to just jump on your start here and add this than to pull this over. So you don't need any of this. And the course objectives, we'll put it there. They're asking everyone to put course objectives now
Okay.
before you start your course information. So
Uh-huh.
I'm going to grab that. And if you don't use it, hide it. Okay. So
Okay.
basically the rest of this week one, that's all your content. You already got content. So you don't need any of that. So really we're only grabbing, this isn't going to come over just this. So really we're only grabbing this online testing and this course objectives. And to tell the truth, if you don't want this in your course, the course objectives or this online testing requirements, if you don't need this attendance link, just to get the stuff on the right hand side, if that's all you need, you can say none and don't choose anything and just go on down and restore. And it's going to pop that in on the right hand side.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to go ahead and grab this attendance. I didn't see attendance link in there for you. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and this and that and show you how it goes in. Okay. So once you choose what you want, am I going too fast for you guys? Is everything fine or do you have any questions?
I think I'm still up with you so far.
Okay. So once you get there and you get what you want, you click next.
Okay.
This page is going to show you what you have. When you get to the next page, when you click next, under course settings, it's going to show you what you chose. See, we chose the welcome and attendance. Every green check mark is what's going to pull over in there. You're not going to pull that. Not going to pull any of this. You're going to get some online testing requirements, and you're going to get that course objective. Everything else should have red X's because they're not coming over.
Okay.
So when you see what you want, you just look at that and you just click perform restore. That's it. So, and it's going to merge them both in. Then you go in there and take out what you don't need. You're going to clean it up. So, and like I said, this once it gets started, it's gonna go fast, but
Okay.
just have to wait a minute. Okay, starting. Okay, through. So if we click continue, see now you have it on the right hand side, you have the stuff. And now we just have to come in here. There's the attendance link I put in there. It's hidden for student because it's basically for you. They don't need to see that.
Okay.
And topic one, nothing failed there, so we can just delete that out. Topic two, empty. Let's delete it out. This online testing requirements, let's just hide it from the
The
and
student.
hide topic. Yeah, we're gonna hide the whole topic. They're not gonna even see that.
Right.
Okay, here's an empty one. We'll delete that. So we really only needed two empty ones, but I always put five because you never know what you're gonna grab.
That is true.
Uh-huh. And these course objectives, I'm gonna go ahead and just hide that.
Okay.
And if you want to use it, you can open up with your objectives there. And if you want to use it, you can unhide it and use it. And that's basically it, Miss Woods. You got this. You got your welcome up here. You have your virtual office hours that you're going to change when you, or keep them like this in the fall. Who knows? You have your start here. Look at all your stuff here. Oh, there's an attendance. We can delete that one out. Let's see what's going on in there. Oh, this is your old. This is the old one. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hide it because you, who knows, you might want to go back and look at that or so. So I'm just gonna hide that in case you want to go back. You know, when the fall come, you can delete it if you don't need it. What you can do after you restore this into your fall course, then you can take this one out. This will still be in this course
Okay.
in case you have to go back and reference it for any reason. But okay, and here's your third party courses in there. And so we need to, the only thing I see that I need to do is pull this one, and I'm going to drag it down. You can either click on it and put it where you want it, and I'm going to put it, you can put it right above week one, or you
Okay.
can drag and drop it. I'm just going to go ahead and click it, and it's going to go down. Let's see if it goes above or behind. I can't remember. Oh, it went behind it. So I just drag it up above it, and it's right there. So I drop it in, and that's it.
Okay.
So you're all set. All you have to do now, this is on your dashboard. Go into your dashboard, bag this up. And then when if it comes out tomorrow, this is the one you will restore. See, all your stuff is in there. You will restore this into your fall course. Then you're in the fall course, then that's when you start cleaning up. And you'll
Okay.
take that out. So yeah. And that's it. So yours is ready now. You got your course standards on there.
Sounds good.
And that's it. Any questions? Okay. Well, I'm not
Miss
going to.
Miss
Uh-huh.
Chanel.
Go ahead.
So what you just did, some of that information she did not have in her shell, and you place it in there. You merged
Yes.
information from a previous course.
No, from the online course standard. We came into her previous course. We started in her previous course, and we
Yes,
merged some of the online course standard into her previous course. See, we got this on the right hand side, and we
because she
merged.
didn't have that right
Right, she
initially.
didn't have this over here.
Okay,
And that drops in automatically. You don't have to check that. If your course right here is built the way you want it and you just need this stuff on the right, all you have to do is go into the online course standard, restore it, but don't click none when you get to that course settings page where you had where it says all or none, and I said click none, and then you click boxes. You just click none and don't click anything, and restore, and it'll drop this on the right hand side in. When you get to the end, it'll turn pink like you have an error. That's okay, just and it'll kick you out of Moodle. But once you do that and sign back into Moodle, you'll see that this is on the right hand side of your course. If you click nothing and just let it restore. And I hope I'm
Okay.
not confusing, but
Miss
I'm here to
Tanel,
help. What?
you
Yes.
now you also said we can't restore until
Right.
after they just okay.
You can back up, you can restore into your old shell into the spring, like the online course standard, or get your spring shell set up, the past spring shell or either the summer shell. Just make sure it has this course standard in it, and then you will and back it up. Once the new, because we're going to a new Moodle instance. Now, after we get to this new Moodle instance, like say after the fall, going to the spring, you won't have to wait. You can just go ahead and import stuff. But right now, since we're going to a new Moodle instance, you just wait until it come out. You're going to back this up. When the new Moodle instance come out, then boom, you get, well, whenever you get your shells, that's when you restore. So you won't be able to get your shells until this Moodle instance come out. Then you'll get your shells for the fall. But if you
Well, we
already had your shell, you could have gone on and done it. You could have.
so will we get a we just need to check Moodle to see if we have it.
Mm-mm. Well, I know in the email they're gonna send an email out and say, hey, the new fall production is up and running, something like that maybe, and that's gonna let you know that your fall courses are now available. And in your Moodle, you'll check your dashboard and see if your fall courses fall in. Once you see your fall course shells in Moodle, then you'll go into your fall course shells, open them up, they'll be empty, and you will restore your backed up course into it.
Okay.
And then the next day they'll send you an email that says, oops.
No, no, because if you're having problems, you're going to call me. That way we make sure. Because see, y'all are my favorite. Y'all are always, right now you got, well, everybody's my favorite. I'm not going to say that, but right now, you guys, you could just call me and I'm here to help.
Miss Landry, I want to inform you before you get in a comfortable position. I have the worst student award already racked up. Don't even try it. Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, my.
Okay. All right. So we need to start working on backup and
Uh-huh.
don't worry
Just
about,
make sure they all backed up.
yeah, we need to back up. Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You want
Okay.
that? Okay, hey, you
Now,
guys.
that's why I begin with the backup, right, Miss Tanel?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I begin with the backup from last semester.
Right. Just back up all your last semester course. And we got, come on. Go ahead. I got somebody want to talk to you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Well,
Hello.
They're like, hello.
Hi, this is Dr. Gaetian.
Hi.
Teacher.
Hi, Dr. McEachin.
We always can count on connect to the real world.
Right. Can connect to, that's a good one. Connect to the real world. Count on connect to the real world. That's
So
a
we
good
have
one.
anyone else other than connect?
Yeah, Michael Cook is on there.
Oh,
Mr. Cook is
hi.
on there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Irma
Hey,
Landry.
Dr.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Oh,
Dr.
okay.
McEachin.
Well, hello, everyone. We're all connecting.
Yeah.
good afternoon.
Dr.
Okay.
McEachin, I'm one step closer to getting right.
You get there. You get there, yeah. And I'm here to help. So you guys
I
have any more
appreciate it.
questions? No problem. Any more questions?
So I need to wait until tomorrow to begin the restore until we get that email, right?
Well, if it comes out tomorrow, when you see your fall courses if you get an email or you see your fall courses drop in Moodle, that's when you can restore.
Okay.
And then
That's when I'll call you.
yeah, right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Hmm. So, any other questions?
Not today.
Not
Okay.
today.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys came to the training. And if you need me, just give it a call. Just give me a call.
Okay.
That
Thank
works
you
for
for your
you.
patience.
Thank you.
You
Thank
are
you.
so
Okay.
welcome. Bye, you
Have a good
guys.
evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
everybody.